Chronicles of a Festival with Rodrigo Pinto and Manuel Correia.
Hello, good evening. I know that the opening title said that tonight Rodrigo Pinto will be here. That's right, he will be here tonight, not for now. But tonight, again, another special. It's a special late night, where it will be broadcasted in two channels, Rodrigo Pinto channel and my channel on YouTube, Canal das Galáxias. And we will be reacting to the finals that happened this weekend in Eurovision. So we will be reacting to Australia Decides and UMK 2022. So it's a carnival evening here, and Rodrigo went to party a little bit this carnival, but he will be here in a few moments. He will be reacting to UMK 2022. I'm gonna react to Australia Decides, and so I'm preparing the last things to start reacting to Australia Decides. And here we go.
Aussie energy provider. For starters, it helps to be Australian owned. At Red Energy, we're 100% owned by the
Okay.
Hydro.
It started with a video. I think it's advertising to the enterprises that supports Australia Decides. Okay. Why did it stop? I think I'm having a little issue over here. Let me see what's happening. Okay. Having some issues here with the technology.
What does it take to be a real Aussie energy provider?
Let me try this way. Things happen. Those are things that happen on a live. So, yes, you're ready. Okay, we started with a video with the last winners, the first winners of Australia decides. There have been 2 editions, so the 2 winners.
When you get up on stage and you have that connection with people, you get this high, like this euphoric kind of feeling.
Now we have a video with the contestants this year.
Eurovision forces you to be big, be loud,
Paulini,
to tell your story, and it's an extreme privilege
Jaguar
to do
Jones.
that on that stage. Eurovision is such a comfortable place to be vulnerable and sing something so honest and
Charlie,
to give everyone love and spirit and energy is why I do what I do.
Sean Miley Moore,
In music, each part of the world that you go to brings something else that no other part of the world has.
Andrew Lambrou. They are saying what music means to them
And it would be awesome to wave the flag for heavy music.
and what Voyager and what representing Australia would mean to them too.
It can mean something to somebody.
Now, Jude York, I'm just saying their names right now.
To be really feeling the lyrics, to be connecting to the meaning of the song. Yeah, right.
Isaiah Firebrace, and I didn't catch the girl's name. G Nation,
Having this song and having written it myself and being able to sing here it means more than I can explain.
Sheldon Riley,
The chance to sing my own original is really an opportunity for me to show who I am.
Erica Padilla, and that's it. So let's get started. Now we have the hosts entering the stage. It's very simple. It's nice, but it's very simple. Stage. So the hosts for tonight are, let me see if I can see their names.
Wow, that sounded truly music to my ears.
Oh, finally, we're here again, Australia. It almost doesn't seem real. This is quite unreal. So many people. I love it.
I know, but
No, they don't show their names.
The 11 incredible artists waiting to perform tonight and possibly win the chance to represent us on the Eurovision world stage in Torino.
So from those acts I just said their names, one will be the winner and will win the rights to represent Australia in Turin this year, Torino this year, the Eurovision Song Contest.
We just wanted to take the chance to say that Eurovision has always been about promoting peace and unity, and it is so important now more than ever.
Yes, absolutely, Joel. Tonight's artists will be granted a stage in which to truly be themselves. And no matter who wins, we are together in celebrating and welcoming everyone, no matter who you are or where you live.
Yes. Now,
Nice.
now let's do what we do best and put on a big, bright, sparkly, damn good show. And speaking of truly being yourself, that applies to no one better than our reigning champion of Eurovision, Australia Decides, Monte.
Okay, I think we are going to kick off with the last winner, Montaigne.
A song called Don't Break Me. The universe certainly tried.
Yeah, it was a mighty effort from Montaigne, but now it's time to pass on that glorious crown.
Yes, which is totally gorgeous, by the way, it's backstage.
We're
No.
stealing it later. The excitement is palpable. The
They were just remembering Montaigne.
We're about to kick things off with a Scandinavian supergroup, Canal.
Yes, Kano will be performing on this show.
They will be joined by a very special guest. Get ready for the ride of your life, Australia. It's time for Eurovision Australia Decides.
Can't you stay?
And we kick off with Kino.
Stay, I need you close.
They are singing their song from 2019. Sky, pero ya. They are using a stage very similar they used in the Eurovision Song Contest 2019. Now we have Mountain singing Technicolor. She's wearing a black leather dress. Staging full of colors. It's a medley. It's kind of a medley. Combination of both songs. Very nice.
To start, please thank Eurovision royalty Kano and our very own Montaigne. Amazing. We're going to catch up with Montaigne later on in the show.
And I cannot wait for that. And
Okay,
gorgeous Rauma
the hosts are Joe, Chris, and me. I didn't catch her last name, her surname. Sorry.
No, John.
I know Joe is an Australian comedian. They usually host this show for Australia.
There will be no flattening of my
This
curves.
duo.
Believe me, I've tried. Now tonight you'll be treated to 11 awesome artists all competing for the chance to represent Australia at the
Okay.
Eurovision Song Contest in
11 contestants, 11 artists that are going to try, that tried because it happens, and I'm just watching now, that tried to represent Australia on Eurovision Song Contest.
Song 1 is G Nation with Fight Me.
TikTok wildcard entry, Erica Padilla with song 2 to the bottom.
Okay, the lines
My Body.
are opened in the beginning of the show again.
Andrew Lambert is at song 5, Electrify.
Sorry, excuse me.
Song 6, Sheldon.
Hey, we have someone over here.
É carnaval! Bom
Listen.
carnaval, gente! Happy carnival, everyone!
Happy Carnival! My costume for this carnival.
Wow, I love your costume. It's completely different from what I'm used to see you wearing.
Listen,
Oh,
I started watching now Australia Decide. I didn't watch
Alright.
the first song yet.
Okay.
They are still on the introductions. Let me
Okay.
say, they started with a mixed sang by Canal
Ah,
and
okay, I saw that.
And
I
Montaigne.
saw that. I saw a bit of Kaino's performance, I think.
Eurovision is often called the Olympics of song.
I'm seeing a video where they describe what's Eurovision with lots of performances from our Eurovision, Rodrigo.
What do you mean?
And in the beginning, they used the Fuego, at least Fuego, and the Ukrainian song from what I recognized.
Melovin.
Yes.
And Under the Ladder.
Yes.
First of all, cheers, everyone. Cheers. It's carnival.
Cheers.
É
Cheers.
carnaval, ninguém leva a mal.
Cheers. Cheers. Water. Cheers.
Not water. I'm sorry for being a little bit late. But
I explained.
I explained.
So
What did you explain? Just to be clear.
you just went to party a little bit carnival because it's carnival night here.
Okay, that's it. And I went to get food and drinks for this live. Now the mask is not doing anything that good here. Okay, I'm going to stay like this. Stay like this. So instead of being in the middle of the confusion, I grabbed my snacks and I'm enjoying myself in the carnival way right at home. I'm watching the sides, which is nice.
They are taking a little bit too much time, in my opinion, explaining what's Eurovision because they are now for a long time on the points part.
Well, you can understand why they are giving so much attention to the part of how Eurovision works. Many Australians aren't as clear of what Eurovision is, from my perspective.
Each May, the country who won the previous year gets to.
Manel, would you like some?
No, I'm fine, thanks. I already had Verturas, not on this on live.
Oh, you had Fortunas today?
Yes. My dad went to the center of the city and brought me.
Oh, explain to everyone what Fortunas are.
It's how to explain. It's kind of a pastry with cinnamon and sugar.
Yeah.
Makes this speech English. I'm not recording the words.
It's a fried batter, a little bit like
yes.
churros.
Yes, it is.
A little bit like churros, but they're. Hold on. I think they're basically churros because I think that, for example, in Spain, churros are different. Churros are different from what churros are in Portugal.
You will be finding our artists via word.
So I imagine that churros in Spain are the same as ferturas are in Portugal.
Don't go
And I
anywhere.
hope I'm not wrong.
Okay. How creative and commercial break before the first song.
Really. Be right back.
It's a 30 seconds break, commercial break.
A 30-second commercial break.
Yes.
Those are always needed.
I know that because I'm using the station platform, streaming platform.
Okay. You're watching through SBS.
Yes, SBS on demand.
Tonight, your chance to win a
Okay.
brand new
I'm
Uh,
watching.
between the audience who voted, one person could win a luxury vacation at Dorset
To the
Gold
Gold
Coast.
Coast.
Yes, and
Wow.
a resort on the Gold Coast, Australian Gold Coast.
Gold Coast is a very nice region of Australia, from what
Yes.
I've heard of.
Really decides at the fabulous Gold Coast Convention and Exhibition Centre. Knowledgeable going to be the exhibition event.
Guys, it's the end of Carnival. A bit of a sad carnival.
Yes, no parades this year, sadly.
We have the parades of songs. At least that will cheer us up.
G Nation kicking off tonight.
Okay,
with their song,
let's start
Rock Me.
with G Nation. First of all, a postcard recorded on Gold Coast Ocean Way.
It's G Nation. We're a six-piece girl group from Adelaide, and our song.
Okay, it's girl bands
Mm-hmm.
composed by six persons, so six girls.
This girl, yeah.
And here we are 4 years later, performing at Eurovision. Yeah, it's been a wild ride since then.
And I think their song it's called Rock Me.
It's really special that they're sitting on stage, especially because we are all
I don't think I'm still prepared for this. Let me just
know everyone like
prepare myself in a hurry.
that car ride looks so beautiful here, like just gives our performance so much power and so much energy on stage. We're so excited to sing Bite Me from the Eurovision portal, written by Leonanos. The song
Oh, Leonanos.
Yes.
I remember I loved her song in Australia Decides back in 2020, I think.
To it, and then also having the
I
harmonies
love
that
her song.
we love to do as a group. It's also an advantage because we get to show the world that we actually can fit all of that into 3 minutes. We can do our choreography, our vocals, keep us
Nice.
so that's really cool.
3 minutes with choreography and vocals.
It's
Not easy,
The song is called Bite Me.
but bite me. Okay.
For us being the only girl group on the show, it's really up to us to bring home the win this year. And just
They
go out
showed
there.
the video from Bobby Socks, so I think they started watching not watching, but
One of their
interested.
memories, one of their Eurovision memories is Bobby Socks.
Yes, Bobby Socks.
Probably La Swinga, being such a hip song at the time.
Powerful beginning and staging. But I'm starting. There's too much leather on this show because we had Montaigne wearing black leather,
Mhm.
and now we have six girls with also leather, and one of them black leather.
Mhm.
Like the chorus, but I don't want to be polemical. The bridge seem the copyrights.
Hmm.
I recognized not the
The
lyrics,
the,
but
rhythm,
the
the
rhythm.
melody of the bridge.
Yes, yes. Nice, have rap here.
Hmm.
Again, the bridge.
Not exactly the type of song that fits my taste as much, but I don't dislike it.
For the
I don't think I
okay,
dislike any of the songs in Australia besides.
paying attention to the quality that Australia has been sending to Eurovision, I would say a no,
Hmm.
but it's my taste.
Okay.
But this is my taste.
I think that this would more automatically be a televote thing than a jury thing.
Let me remind you, Rodrigo,
Hmm.
we have an Eurovision star on the list of the artists tonight.
We do. We do.
Isaiah Firebrace.
Grace. Exactly. This time he's singing in a duo.
Yes, with a girl. I didn't catch her name. I didn't catch her name.
Mm. She's Evie Irie.
Yes, agreed. What the way to start a competition, but it's a no to represent Australia for me.
Wow.
I believe that this final doesn't have a jury vote because they are giving too much attention to the numbers to votes.
I particularly find quite weird
I'm sure you already know that we've had
how the lines are already opened at the start of the show.
Yes.
I find it quite confusing because that could be a way, especially for early songs, to catch a lead. If one of those songs is one of the favorites to win, it gets even more chances to get the highest scores from the televote. Excuse me. One thing that I find interesting, I don't know if they told yet, but I'm going to spoil this for you, Manel. I think that the way they score the televote is scaled too, a little bit like in Spain.
The I don't think they said that yet.
I think it was scaled because I have to spoil this. I saw the voting results, the televoting results, and the televotes were all scaled 5 to 5. For
Okay.
example, one got 10, another got 15, another got 20, a little bit like that.
Okay. Okay.
Ultimately, though, one gladiator defeated the others. Please welcome to the stage the wildcard artist between.
Okay. TikTok wildcard artist. The second song. The artist is Erica Padilla.
I like this one. I think
I'm,
this is one of my favorites.
I'm listening the songs for the first time. I didn't heard yet.
I was with my partner and we were filming in the car when
I have to be honest. I didn't hear all of them fully, but I've heard at least snippets of each,
and then I woke up
and I think that this one is one of my favorites.
Okay.
My videos go viral. I grew up singing karaoke.
And I think you'll get why.
was singing like Christina Aguilera, Beyonce, Whitney Houston,
Okay, seems she.
ballads, and
She likes to sing Christina Aguilera, Beyonce, and Whitney Houston.
who knows what
Hmm.
and now I'm here.
Strong
Nice.
references. Strong
The
references
song that I will be singing is an original called
They are
with
indeed.
powerful,
To the
with
Bottom,
very powerful
knowing
voices.
what it's like to be at
Mhm.
the bottom and never wanting to be there ever again. I know like how it kind of feels to be at the bottom and to feel like you
I find it interesting they recorded
This
the
song is,
postcards
like, kind of empowering
in
song.
different locations of Australia.
Listen to it and it can
Hmm.
feel like, I guess, conquer the world. When I found out that I was the winner of the
Because it's a way to discover Australia.
I was like, no way. It was
That is cool.
to get the chance to do Eurovision Australia Decides. I don't think it's hit me yet that I get to do that.
Okay, so let's listen Erica Padilla
To the
in the
bottom.
song To the Bottom.
Said I'm never gonna fall back down to the bottom. I was alone, sleeping
The vibe,
Funny.
the vibe behind this is very, very cool.
Very, very good, yes. Wow. The work they done with the lights, it's impressive.
You know what this reminds me?
What? What?
The stage performance when Eurovision was here in Portugal.
For
When
Portugal?
When Claudia and Isaura performed.
Yes. Me too. And with a touch of Germany in 2015.
Ah, don't talk to me about that performance because you know I love it.
You didn't heard Rodrigo, but let me tell you about the stage from Australia Decides.
Hmm.
It's simple, but it's nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's three LED screens and a square floor.
It works
Just that.
well for what they're trying to do. I think it was the same back in 2020 or something very similar. The vibe is very cool.
Wow. Yes, and the voice. And the voice. On that note, on that high note, it would be easy to get out of tune, and she didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that she might be the Christina Aguilera from Australia.
She does have, from what I've heard, she does have a great future.
Listen, one thing. There are two people on the audience
I was going to say that.
with
I
the
was
mask
going-
from Subwoofer.
I was going to say that. And let me just say, I don't know which pair is more iconic, if Myth and Joel or Vasco and Filomena.
Certainly a fan favorite. And speaking of
These
favorite,
two work perfectly as co-hosts.
Green Room, it is music legend Dylan Lewis. Hi,
Okay.
Dylan. What's the mood like in there?
Green Room. It's the one Australian music legend who's hosting the Australian Green Room, Dylan Lewis,
Okay.
about the duo you were talking. In another occasion, I would say Portugal forever. But in this occasion, I gotta say, both use a comedy. They use a lot of comedy. Both duos.
Yes, they do. They're
But
both they're both very humoristic.
very humoristic, yes. But the Australian duo is a more Australian comedy characteristic. The Portuguese is more Portuguese radical comedy. I would say like that.
Depending on the actual people we're talking about.
Now we are seeing some images from Australia. Very beautiful, the waterfalls, the beaches. Because we are now going to listen song number 3. And I didn't catch the name of the singer. It's a male singer.
Hold on.
It just feels surreal to be like from the Gold Coast.
Oh no.
No, it's not.
Not
it's
yet, not yet,
song number
sorry.
3. This is from what I'm seeing, this is a little bit of a conversation with all of the competing artists.
Yes, it is. It is. Speaking about Portugal.
This is the styling of Sheldon.
Speaking about Portugal, did you saw the staging from this year from Festival da Canção?
I saw it.
Good thing about the background, all LEDs.
Mm-hmm.
So it might be not as darker as last year. Okay, more 50 seconds of advertisement.
The video I'm watching doesn't have advertisements. And let me just say, the fact that we in Portugal are going to use the LEDs too would be a perfect staging for Blanca Paloma. But I think the staging as is going to work very well. I saw some images of the rehearsals from the first semi-finalists, and I think things are going to look good. I think it's going to look a little bit like you would expect from a Festival da Canção final in the semi-finals. So I think that's going to be a very good step.
We've got 3 more phenomenal artists preparing.
I think that overall the organization of Festival da Canção this year is better than the previous year.
Can you give us a wiggle?
Sorry, I was paying attention to the broadcast to see if I could catch the name of the artists from the third song.
The third song is
but
going
they
to
are in the green room right now.
Okay, I can
Talking
point
with
out
G Nation. Talking with G Nation.
the third artist to perform is Sean Miley Moore. I was saying that I think that the Portuguese staging for the semifinals of Festival da Canção are a little bit like you would expect from a normal Festival da Canção final, but in the semifinals, which is something that's quite good. I think that the organization of Festival da Canção in general this year is better than in previous years.
And we will have live audience.
We will. We will. Exactly, we will.
I don't think it gets.
Do you want to go? Do you want to get the ticket?
It will be few people.
And I imagine they're going to be invited by RTP.
Because the studio, it's not that bigger. But we will have a live audience.
And that's good, especially from what happened last year.
Thank you so much.
We missed the live audience.
A lot. Okay, it stopped here.
Okay.
The broadcast. I don't know why. It stopped. Just it's buffering.
Stopped. Okay. What was the point where it stopped on your side?
They are about to announce the third song, the third
Okay.
artist, I think.
Make no mistake, our next artist certainly has a lot to say.
Yes, it's time to welcome our third artist and challenger for the crown. They are so camp, they make me feel like Margaret Court. Bring the love for Sean Miley Moore.
Here it is, Sean Riley Moore,
Show Miley Moore.
and the song it's My Body.
A distinctive kind of artist.
Good day, good day, good day. It's your
Very distinctive.
Sean Miley Moore.
Good day.
Put distinctive on that on that sentence
Free is who I am.
for Riley.
But I'm being honest.
I was born in Indonesia. Gorgeous mama is a gorgeous Filipino.
Okay, he's in Indonesian. He comes from
Yes.
Indonesia.
You get the Asian
Jackson's-
influences
Jackson.
from his aesthetic.
Hard growing up in a world where I always felt different. I was sort of told to act a certain way, talk a certain way.
Again, stopped. And buffering.
It was the power of music and theater that allowed me to be free and have my playground where I can really just play and have fun. And that's why this song contest is so fantastic, because it allows you to be who
Not
you
very
are.
directly.
This guy has a very American accent.
I'll be singing My Body.
Not very-
Girls, twins.
Not in a very direct way. He's talking about his sexuality.
Mm-hmm.
Thoughts, baby. And to be up on the stage is really not about me. I mean, yes, it is about me a little bit, but it's the bigger picture.
Which is interesting, using a show like this
And
Mm-hmm.
to pass a message like that.
Mm-hmm.
be a person, and
Definitely.
be a proud Australian.
Especially concerning Eurovision.
Nights, it's gonna be a bumpy ride.
My body.
My Body. Nice voice, but an advice. Vibrators are a very good idea to use, but not too much.
I get what you're saying.
Good beats, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nice staging,
Uh-huh.
like the staging. Yesterday night, I was watching a talent show with my mom, the Portuguese Got Talents,
Mm-hmm.
and it appeared a guy doing the belly dance.
Wow.
I said to my mom, okay, he's very good, but it feels a little bit strange because it's a man doing belly dance, and we are not used. Nice voice.
Exact,
We are not
exactly. You're not
used to
used to it.
see. We are not used to see a guy doing belly dance.
That's
I
it.
would say that the same to the way he presents himself in the stage. It's interesting. It's very
The
nice. It's
way,
very good. But it
yeah.
sounds strange. It seems strange because we are not used to watch
Hmm.
a,
You
a,
know,
a guy wearing high heels and a dress.
it's his way of expressing
Yes,
himself,
it's
feeling
his way.
free, feeling true to himself. You have to respect that.
I do respect.
The
I'm
the
just
the
I'm just saying.
the, the performance itself, it's interesting. I like the way the me's behind the me's on the LEDs are
Mhm.
playing a little bit with what he actually does on stage.
Yes.
That being said,
Say.
I personally would have done things a little bit differently. Um,
Artist number
I like the
4.
way he
She's one of the most
uses, for
exciting
example, that
rock.
rug,
This song is called I
that piece
Suck
of
at Being
cloth
Lonely.
that's all colorful.
Show us some love, people. Here's Charlie with I Suck at
I
Being
like the way
Lonely.
he's using it, but I don't know if I would use it in a different manner, having it stand behind
And I'm
in some
singing
way. I'm going to say this because this is the only comparison I'm thinking. Uh, Imagine Blanca Paloma, but with a colorful rock, colorful rock.
runs of female sexuality to the heartbreaks that I go through.
Next artist is Charlie, and the song "I Suck at Being Lonely." I like the
One of the
title.
favorites. One of the favorites.
I like the title. From the title, it won to me.
You suck at being lonely. Oh, but that's good. If you suck at being lonely, in a way, it's good because it means that you feel good while being with other people.
Where this song came from.
I guess.
My song's called Being Lonely, and it's about the worst breakup of my life. I'm already like a mission.
Okay, so it's
Wait, did I hear it correctly? This song is about her mother.
Something so beautiful.
she said the song is about a sad phase of her life.
Okay.
I think it's a beautiful thing.
I could imagine that this would be about a not as good relationship with a parent or.
I think Eurovision is so special because they just like celebrate everyone. It's a different type of love.
No, this first came out in a demo, and people were very excited about this. I think that this is one of the best songs in this selection because of its very modern sound.
Wow. It's reminding me of Jeva Zazimuskaite.
Exactly. I remember this part. I remember seeing images of this.
With the dress, it has a touch of Jeva Zazimuskaite with the dress of Dami Im.
Mm-hmm. I'm loving the start of this performance. For a performance like this, the lighting behind works perfectly. This indeed is one of those songs that doesn't need a lot of work with LEDs or anything. This needs really to be authentic, and it does that.
Do you
Very
understand?
modern sound, isn't it?
Do you understand why it's one of the favorites? And I think I didn't hear the chorus yet. Very strong song. Yes.
Hmm.
And the stage is beautiful.
Because it's so simple.
Sorry?
Because it's so simple.
Yes.
Sometimes simplicity is beautiful. Okay.
Whoa. Whoa.
What a voice. This could easily be a winning song for Australia decides. Easily.
Easily.
The song is beautiful. The song's modern. Her voice is spectacular. I don't know what more you could ask for.
The song
The
is
Eurovision anthem.
simple. The song is strong, is simple. The
Mhm.
staging is simple. And the
Beautiful.
voice is very beautiful.
Mhm.
Yes, and speaking of fans, that is you guys. Are you having a good time?
Again, the guys with the soulful
The
mask.
cover for masks. Is it actually them?
I was about to ask that. To ask that.
It could probably be them. Since Kaino are there. An interesting fact, I don't know if they told, Alexandra from Kaino was one of the judges.
Not yet, I think.
Okay.
Because I was talking to people while they were doing the introductions.
Okay.
Okay, another 15 minutes advertisement.
Okay. Whenever your whenever your
Two,
broadcast starts again.
one, and it goes.
Because the video I'm watching doesn't have any advertisements. It skips right through them.
Lucky you, I searched and I didn't found.
You have to be. Sometimes you have to be a detective.
Now it's time to
You
meet
really
our
have to find how you're going to do that.
Now, someone had better check the powerboards of the Gold Coast Convention and Exhibition Centre of the because here's Andrew Lambrew with his song.
Andrew Lambro.
Electrify the song, and the singer is Andrew Lambrew. The next one.
Let me just point out about this entry.
Go on.
Some people were comparing this. Do you remember the Cypriot song of the Eurovision that was meant to be but didn't happen? Sandro and Running.
Whenever we're together, the guitars out.
Yes, I think I do. Yes.
Some people compare this to Running.
Okay.
That's all I can ask for. I was 5 years old when I really found that I love music. I was at a piano school and they had vocalists there.
We are reacting now to Australia this side, and we will be also reacting to UMK from this year.
The music
I
included.
already know who's the winner.
Of which, do you know
UMK.
who won in both?
I didn't heard the songs from the Australia one, but I know the name of the winner.
Okay.
from the UMK, I already know who wants, and I
Hmm.
think I have the paper here in this room with my top.
Jezebel
So I
was
will
a
reach it now.
Lord with a
Let me go,
silver spoon in her mouth. Huh? Why are you showing me?
because I'm going to leave my set now. You will hear me.
Okay.
Don't be
Really,
afraid.
acting to Australia decides. Wow, how wonderful. Yeah, we're about to listen to Andrew Lambros' Electrify, a poppy song.
We are already listening. It's
Oh, I like this beginning.
yes, nice beginning. You know what the stage reminds me of?
I'm digging this.
You know what the stage reminds me of?
What?
A song I heard this morning when I woke up. When she go low, when she go low, she goes
Uh,
low.
uh, you
Look
listened
ahead.
to it this morning. I don't remember the last time I heard that song. I have to be honest. And loads of respect to Luca Heni because I loved the song at the time.
Okay. Costume
Oh, I'm
change.
digging this.
Hmm?
I'm digging this. I think that this is a lot better than running. This is cool. I could easily listen to this at 4 a.m. tonight here in Ovar.
If I was driving my car and listening or trying to search for a nice radio station and would catch this passing on any radio station, I would stay
Me
for
too.
sure.
Me too. This is cool.
Cool, very cool.
I don't know
Well,
why I never paid as much attention to this song in particular. This is actually very cool.
nice work with the camera and the staging.
Wow!
Very nice. His
This
vocal
is
range
actually very. Sorry, did he say Saga? Did he say Sagapo?
didn't understood.
Might mean that he has Greek influences.
His vocal range it's not the biggest ones, but you don't need a big vocal range to have a good and nice and a very nice voice. And that's what he has. He has a very good and a very nice voice.
Hmm. I actually enjoyed this song.
Me too. Me too.
He is our cool correspondent, our racing reporter, our jazzy journo in the illustrious green room.
Yeah, this is John Wiley Moore and Carly right now. Hello, Dylan.
Oh, hello,
Okay, again, off to green room with Dean Lewis.
Dylan Lewis.
The artists are coming in, the entourages are coming. I'm having a good time, man.
The only thing I would change here, I would put the green room on the same room as the stage.
But I think this is normal in Australia.
I feel
They don't normally
I
put
feel
the.
yes, yes, it is. I feel they tried to make something similar to Eurovision.
No, no,
Like
no, not only that. For example, Festival da Canção. The Festival da Canção also works like that, or at
but
least it worked like that last year.
but in Festival da Canção, the way they are doing this year, which is the same way they did the last year,
Hmm.
they don't have conditions to put the green room on the same room as the stage.
Exactly.
On
Wow, look,
Australia, they do have.
Manel, look at the length of Charlie's dress.
Whoa,
The dress is huge.
whoa.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Yeah, all the
I like the little patches of hair leaving coming from the supposed eyes of the mask.
It's so good. My whole family's out there, some friends of mine as well. So I love the Gold Coast so much. So
We love you too. Oh my god. Emotional.
Okay, Dylan's getting emotional.
Yes.
Someone give him a Kleenex.
Like that Christmas party is definitely going on.
I have tissues right here. I don't know if they're going to get to Australia in time.
To welcome artist number 6 to the stage.
Okay, some number
Okay,
6 is
exciting moment.
On your Eurovision bingo card, this next act is for you. No national final is complete without an epic moment like this.
That's right, Myth. With all the drama and all the spectacle, it's Sheldon Riley, not the same.
Sean Riley, not the same. Sean Riley is the singer, not the same is the song.
Sheldon Riley is,
Sheldon Riley.
without a doubt, the most exciting name to come from this semifinal, from this national final, because of the way he impacted the world with his performances on Australia's Got Talent, I think. No, I mean America's Got Talent and X Factor.
Conchita was the defining year, and I wanted to sing Rise Like a Phoenix everywhere. No one could stop me.
Okay, Conchita is a reference to him.
Yeah, he was huge on America's Got Talent.
Concept that there is such an acceptance on the Eurovision stage.
And funnily enough, I'm just seeing he's pretty much the same age as me.
It wasn't quite a song, it was more of a little message to myself.
Fun fact,
And it's a personal story about growing up.
he started singing and wanting to represent Australia in Eurovision the same year Australia was a guest, a special guest as an interval act with Jessica Maboi.
2014.
With Jessica Maboi, yes, 2014.
2014, okay.
With Jessica Maboi, who in 2018 came to Portugal to represent Australia in Eurovision.
Oh, yeah. Which was a very nice moment. I'm a huge fan of Jessica Maboi.
Okay, let's
Let's,
hear
listen,
Not
let's
the
listen
Same.
to Not the Same.
That's why they went to the green room because of his staging.
Uh-huh. You get why he was so popular in America's Got Talent, don't you?
Yes.
The voice.
This song deserves.
Thank you so much, Australia. It's such an honor to perform for you all.
3 minutes of silence. This song deserves it.
Wow,
Wow.
I'm actually kind of surprised. My mind went boom. I don't know how to react to this. This was special, and you get the impression that he's very humble.
The way he sings, it's not
He really-
interpretation on only on his voice. It's facial expression too. The body expression too. Everything on stage has a meaning.
Exactly. He
Even
really feels what he does when he's singing.
yes, yes.
Wow.
Even the mask he used. I was wondering why the mask, and then he takes and I was, oh, it has a meaning.
You know that the masks he wears while performing is one of his signature things.
Okay.
So I was actually very surprised when he decided to take the mask off and how he
15
was
seconds.
shaking while taking the mask off.
10
That was
seconds
especially
advertisement.
surprising.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're on.
So that was especially surprising how he was shaking so much, how he was feeling so much and expressing himself so much while he was taking the mask off.
It seems it seems like not just physically. It seems lot like John Steers.
Hmm. I get why you compare him to John. The song itself is one of those kinds of songs I normally love, but I think it's going to take at least a little bit, some more listens for me to actually get the entire power of the song that the song is meant to put out to people. The song is very powerful, but I don't know if it's the repetitiveness of the I'm not the same part that's drawing me a little bit back.
Fabulous time in the Dorset Hotel.
Sheldon's voice is like no other.
I disagree. I don't think it's too repetitive. I don't think. To me, this is a masterpiece. To me,
Mhm. Okay, we reached the point of masterpieces. Okay, and now we have Paulini.
the song "We Are One" and the singer. You already
I
said.
love styling.
Fijian. We moved over here when I was only 4 years old.
Okay.
Started singing in church.
Australia is a very Australia is a very beautiful country. I would like to go there one day.
Surrounded with
Me
so
too.
much music and reading.
I
I'm a
know,
fan of Australia in general.
I know it's a 7-hour trip on a plane. No, more than that, probably.
A 7-hour flight.
And then I went
Flights,
on
yes.
his album with
And we will have to be very careful
I'm so excited to be
to choose the place we go,
my song.
Hmm.
The title is We Are One.
because we
Why?
have
Why do you?
snakes.
Unify each
Yeah.
and every person. We're all going through a lot.
As long as we're in the center of a city, I don't think we're going to get in much trouble.
The touristic parts, yes.
Yeah.
Is to unify
I'm actually very curious to visit Australia and New Zealand one day.
Stage and make people forget about all of that stuff.
on people's faces when they
And
react.
when I'm on stage, like the emotions that you feel and that you see on my face are real. When I try and tell a story with the song, it is
Okay, she's trying to tell a story with this song.
on people's faces when they react to what I'm singing. It's exactly why I was given this song.
Because that's what she does
And that's what
in her songs. She tries to tell a story. Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's hear Paulini and the song We Are One.
One.
I'm sorry, I have to say this. Now we have a walking disco ball on stage.
Ah.
But there's too much gold, even in her dress. Probably it wouldn't be a bad thought. It would be a better thought to add some other colors.
I have to be completely honest. Paulini's voice is amazing. The
Yes.
stage performance idea is well executed. And I like this kind of songs. I think you can understand what genre of songs this is.
Mm-hmm.
This reminds me of some of the songs I've listened throughout my childhood. But I have to be honest, I think that this is a little bit basic.
A little sorry?
A little bit basic. With the lyrics.
From the lyrics I only caught until now, We Are One.
We are one. A little bit basic. The lyrics are a little bit basic for me. But I love her style.
No, I caught the references. Whisper in the Wind, Sun. Yes, too basic. Too basic. But the work with the lightning. Whoa. Whoa.
Interesting. I think that this is the only setback for me. The fact that the lyrics are quite basic and the structure of the song is quite basic.
Agreed with you. And the end is very strong.
Mm-hmm.
But the audience loved it.
Uh-huh.
If you want to show somebody happy to fan you on, text them to 0421 261
Let's go to Dylan again.
Okay, again to the green room, which is more a pink purple room than a green room.
Uh-huh.
Another thing they usually do, because I watched the first edition of Australia Decides,
Did you wink at the camera? I did wink at the camera.
and I remembered it was a skin color too.
Good work. Very sexy. I don't think I can wink at the camera. Did it work? Nope. So I noticed that some of your lyrics that you were singing were in English, some were in Spanish. You're of Greek heritage. You can't really.
Wait, what happened here? A middle-aged guy telling to another guy that he is sexy? What happened here?
Eurovision is something that's been a part of my musical journey since I was 5 years old. I would sit around the TV with you,
Normality.
my family. We would all have a big celebration.
Normality.
Right now,
It's normal.
I don't think so.
Thank you so much, Andrew. Sheldon Ryan. Oh, what a performance. How are you feeling?
He felt like he wanted to say it, so he did.
Congratulations on such a superb performance. What's it like being able to perform such a
Look at the glasses.
I was thinking about what to say about the glasses.
He really is an artist. No, he's not an artist. He's an artist.
You are incredible. And you look incredible, as you always
Is it bad to say that he might be the male Lady Gaga?
I would imagine if he ever got to that compliment, that he would really enjoy being compared to Lady Gaga, because she is a legend.
You are incredible. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Or maybe in that sense, he could be compared, for example, to Adam Lambert.
See the Eurovision fans were right.
Two.
Well, let's check out some more.
But not. But Sheldon, for me, is a little bit more extravagant with the aesthetic and the way he uses the mask and the decorations to be a part of the complete package that is Sheldon Riley as an artist.
Fans, these are the people that make Eurovision what it is.
They're fearless, they're free, and they're bold.
Okay, talking about the Eurovision fans now.
Uh-huh.
A video talking about Eurovision fans.
Uh-huh.
Fun fact about 2014. To go to the arena, to go to the arena, people had to catch a boat.
They all just embrace it so much. You know?
Ah, really? Ah, because it was in the Tivoli, wasn't it? No, it wasn't in the Tivoli. It was in the Tivoli.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
They now use the equipment as a show room.
Huh.
And Eurovision was the opening show to that equipment.
Okay.
Because before that, it was a place where Danish used to build and restore boats.
The whole world and
Okay.
listening to what the world has to offer.
They're open to whatever is going to come on that stage. Whatever performance is going to happen, they're like, come on, give it to us. And that's what this crowd performed in front of them.
Wow, I like how Paulini talked about the Eurovision fans and the Eurovision audience in general.
Sieben, Alulu, sieben.
1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Dancing.
I sang that because we were watching a few seconds of Sieben, sieben, Alulu. Sieben, sieben,
7,
eins,
7,
zwei.
1, 2. 7, 7, 1, 2, 3.
I wish I had some, but any ideas?
My fans. Oh, I wish I had some. Any ideas?
I could give you an idea, the same as Pietra Mede. Very intelligent people.
People, I like the
Said that.
I like the way he made fun of his sisters by calling them moles.
She said that on the opening of the grand final in 2016.
16.
Now,
remember.
next song, I didn't catch any information.
I
don't
love
have
this woman.
any paper here about this show.
I love this woman. This is Jaguar Jones. She is a heck of an artist. She competed at Australia Decides in 2020 with a song called Rabbit Hole. And she really was known for being eccentric with her performance. Please don't be offended by this. Manel, this is a little bit how she performed.
Every day in the public eye. I would say it was actually really.
I just
She
saw.
was completely maniac while performing. That, I think, what she did on stage was really the definition of a stage animal.
It's made me realize this vulnerability is a strength.
Someone who really belongs to be on stage. And Jaguar has a very distinctive flair while performing. This song, Little Fires, is completely different to the song she had in 2020. This is more of a ballady-like song. The song is very good. I'm interested in seeing how the whole performance goes. I saw snippets, and I really enjoyed the snippet, but I'm wishing to see how the whole song works live.
My story on that stage with
Because she was very distinctive back in 2020.
Okay, let's hear Jaguar Jones and Little Fires. Seems very dramatical.
Mm-hmm.
She's reminding me a singer, female singer from Festival da Canção 2018. But I'm trying to remind her name.
Do you remember the song?
I know you liked her. And her, not the artistic name, her name is Katarina, but not the artistic name, I think. I'm gonna try to search here.
Catarina Miranda.
Yes.
I don't know what made you remind of what made this remind you of Amy Curl.
Let me just point out these parts. We are seeing her in a skirt that is being burned by flames.
I love that effect.
I'm gonna tell you why. The looks, the way she moves on stage.
But if you're recalling her performance at Festival da Canção, she was very simplistic. She was very cute. She was very, very joyful. Not like Jaguar Jones. You can't compare Jaguar Jones to Katarina Miranda.
Now it's very different from what I was comparing. Yes, now it's very different. But when I said it wasn't,
I'm digging. I like this.
she's a stage animal.
Not the safest of voices, but I love her as a performer. Look at her emotion. I love this emotion. Look at her. Look at the emotions inside her. Come on. You know what this means, don't you? Anytime soon, with a very good song, get ready to see Jaguar Jones representing Australia at Eurovision.
Yes.
People love her.
The way he said that was fire.
That was and Miff saying, "Look at Jaguar Jones. This was literally fire." Nine, 6, 8.
Do not forget, every vote counts. Yes, and don't go anywhere. We only have 3 competitors left in the competition. So get
Okay.
3 competitors left. Okay.
Now we have the appearing the non debutant.
They talked about an international guest. They are not allowed to speak, but probably it would be Kino. No.
I'm actually not sure.
Okay, so let me say it's a 50-second advertisement.
Okay.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Go.
What's going on? Oh, it's Smith and Joel. Why are they dressed as beekeepers?
And some with baggage. I think it's an homage to Ukraine. Look at the logo they have on the Eurovision logo they have on their suits. It doesn't seem the Ukrainian flag on the hearty though.
I don't know.
Please, let's see how far Wardrobe went with his outfit. Are you there?
No, it seems it's not. It's not. No, it seems.
I guess those costumes were a little bit of a way of portraying the effects of COVID.
Yes, it was. I thought it was an homage to Ukraine because it seemed to me the Ukrainian flag on the hearty though.
Yeah,
but
it could have been Sweden.
It was an illusion of my eyes. It was an illusion of my eyes.
Nice. Okay.
Now Paulini seems Nicki Minaj, but thinner.
Mm-hmm. Let me just point out, more beautiful. Sorry. I'm just declaring my taste. Pauline is a very beautiful woman.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Indeed.
What's going on?
Montaigne.
I can't believe that Joe is trying to put more excited about it.
She's trying to enter in the back.
Come on. That's why I say they are iconic as a duo.
Very good this moment.
Nerdy knowledge.
Got some nerdy knowledge for you though, John.
Dirty knowledge.
Patrick, and we got one up next. Oh, yes, we do. Isaiah Firebreaks flew the flag to Australia at Eurovision 2017.
It's a duo. Isaiah Firebreaks with the girl.
Evie Irie.
Evie Irie. When I'm with you is the song.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Evie Irie.
I'm Isaiah Firebrace, and our song is
When I'm with you.
Whoa, he's very different.
Putting the session together just to write a song.
Well, he's 5 years older.
And I was like, can I do a verse? And
He's practically a month younger than me.
But he's very different than in 2017.
Again, he's 5 years older. Especially at the, well, he was 17 at the time. Now he's 22. For me, I can say that I can see the differences in me between when I was 17 and now that I'm 22.
Let me say, the difference is not that huge. He just cuts the hair.
I thought you were talking about me.
Which means he just cut her hair, but that seems a lot. Oh, and the beards too.
No, he's a little bit more mature.
Yes, it is. It is.
We're our best selves. You know,
It's been fun. Manel, you can imagine. It's been 5 years.
5 years.
5 years.
So it's been 4 years. We had Eurovision in our country.
4 years. God.
Let's hear Isaiah Firebreaks and Evie Irie in the song "When I'm With You."
You're a little different. I'm overthinking, overstressing, not a curse. The blessing, prove it to you, God. No, I don't want you to be my lesson. This is all I want. Hope that you believe that you're my biggest dream, my reality. Hope that you believe that you're my biggest dream. I'm wasting all my time.
I think there's something strange in her vocals.
Well, I actually found the same. And you can tell that Isaiah's voice is more experienced.
Yes, I was about to say that. These 5 years of difference, those 5 years, they were good to Isaiah's voice.
Mm-hmm. But not only that, this song is at least slightly easier for him to sing than the song he had, It Don't Come Easy.
Sometimes she seems like out of tune, of pit or pitchy,
Yeah,
but in the chorus when they sing together,
I don't think her voice is very safe.
but when they sing
But
together,
her voice can sound great and awesome if she sings well.
yes. But when they sing together, Isaiah's voice, these guys is the problems in the Evie's voice.
Isaiah's voice is awesome.
It's very awesome.
And Manel, you remember the little fail he had in the semifinal performance?
Yes.
But you can't really tell while watching this. His voice was very, very clear. Sounded amazing. Wow.
It lacked experience on that time.
You could tell he was 17.
Chemistry, they're just like a latter-day Kenny and Dolly. I love that. If that put a Mentos in your Coke bottle, then make sure you text 920 261 966 to vote for When I'm With You. I love it.
Two songs to go.
2 songs to go.
And they are both completely different.
I'm with Jackie Jones. Oh, Jackie. What a stunning performance. Oh my God, everything going.
Yes, it was an stunning performance.
That was emotional. Yeah, still emotional. I mean, the fire dress was incredible. But let's talk about the song, please. Are you able to do that? Anything about
I've been pretty clear about it in everything I do. I wrote this song for anyone.
I've been pretty clear about it in everything I do. I wrote this song for anyone.
To remind them
For something bigger than they are, everything taken away from them. To remind them, keep fighting.
Translated so beautifully. Well done. Well done. Oh my God.
Translated so beautifully.
Oh, poor Dylan.
Excuse me.
Dylan's very emotional. Do you want tissue?
It's the perfect platform for artists to speak messages like this to come across, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. It's a platform for every artist.
If I was there, I would have a packet of tissues right next to him.
I love you. You are absolutely amazing.
Do you need one?
But I'm not actually joking. I really respect the fact that he's so emotional while getting that much information.
I think I'm gonna send him some.
You do have to summon him.
Okay, song number 10.
Remember Western Australia, you guys? Hi, family. Happy birthday, Alice. Now, with a song that I know will be capable of sending anyone to sleep, it's Voyager.
Voyager with
Dreamer.
Dreaming. Okay.
We're Voyager. Western Australia, we play epic electro power progressive pop metal, and the song we're playing.
I wouldn't say so. It's from their looks, it would seem more a rock or heavy metal band.
Uh-huh. They are a very cool looking band. Funnily enough, formed in the year I was born. Exactly. They were formed in 1999.
Major feature. It was like, hey, you should use that for the next Voyager gig, and then you did, and then it was just like, we're going to use this.
Especially like the last 10 years.
We've heard it a lot throughout our career, especially like the last 10 years, and we're saying, you guys will do great on Eurovision. Well, here we are. I always think that heavy music at Eurovision works really well. There's so much excitement on the show about power ballad. And then once you get those pyrotechnics and you get that high energy performance, that I think people do get excited. And heavy music is all about that. It's all about that energy. It's all about that that feeling that you get in your stomach. Not just in your
Okay, so we are going to get a little bit of energy here.
Very pop rock, very pop metal like electronic.
Okay. Okay.
The song's nice.
Let's hear Voyager and the song Dreamer.
The beginning makes me remember like you spin me right round, baby, right round.
Florida. Florida.
No, the original by what's their name? Dead or Alive. I think it's Dead or Alive.
Okay. I don't know. I know it's a
Dead or
cover.
Alive, exactly.
I know it's a cover, but for me the original is from Florida because the first time I heard it was sang by him.
But for me, the original is indeed, I think, the original by Dead or Alive from the 80s. And I don't know where to be.
If you are watching me, you already know my opinion.
As a pop rock, electro pop rock fan, me being a fan, for example, of Depeche Mode,
Yes,
I like this.
I like Depeche Mode too. I'm dancing. I'm dancing here right now.
Wow.
This probably would. This probably was a very close result.
It was quite close, especially between the top three. This was quite close. A little bit like in Spain. Man, you're not still in Eurovision. Okay.
This is being a very good final.
This is having heard now to all the songs for the first time fully. I have to say this has been a strong final.
Yes, for
Australia's
sure.
finals have been very strong so far. And we have one song remaining.
One song left.
I love you guys too, Isaiah, Evie. Congratulations. What a beautiful, special, and emotional performance. Well done. How did you feel? It felt amazing. It was like.
Is that a flute of champagne? Pay attention, Isaiah. You cannot drink. Okay. He's more than 19 right now.
He's 22. He's the same age as me.
Showed how much I've grown out there on stage. I also just want to give a quick
Which makes me think, at the time he competed at Eurovision, he was the same age as me. We are like 25 days apart.
This is for you guys! Oh my god, we love you so much, Isaiah. And have you loved working with Isaiah, Evie?
Oh my gosh, I love to work with it so much.
And Evie is even younger.
Beautiful. Feel that. Well, good luck to you. Now back to my other favourite duo, Jif and Mole. Good job.
You're always on one of my favorites, Dylan. We love you too. So now let's
Okay, let's go to the last song
to the stage.
from this
Junior.
final.
And you know what they say, you can take the boy out of Toowoomba, especially if he has a killer song. He's the self-confessed Disney prince of Australian sides with his heart-breakingly gorgeous song. It's the incomparable Jude York, I Won't Need to Dream.
Jude York, and the song is I would
I will need to dream.
I will need to dream.
Não vou precisar de sonhar.
Yes,
Yes. I won't need to dream.
I won't need to dream.
I saw the snippet of the performance and I found it so interesting. Again, this is one of those performances I want to see fully to get the impression of what I feel about it.
Estava com a língua presa, por isso é que não conseguia dizer. As we say in Portuguese, my tongue was in jail.
Stuck. You had the stuck tongue.
Yes, stuck. That's why I couldn't say the name of the song.
Yeah. Sometimes we have those difficulties while speaking in English. I do have some difficulties sometimes.
Have an insight into what they've gone through, every queer person has. And it actually brings me so much joy to think that I could be the representation to someone. Brings me so much joy I would have loved to see as a kid.
Very beautiful image.
As dance, cry, music, that's my favorite style of music. I love being able to write songs about universal.
So with how old is he?
I actually don't know his age. Let me see if I can find out.
He seems young.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
A young boy with experience, from what it seems. So let's hear Jude York and I won't need to dream.
Wow.
Okay.
Floating on the midnight, I will be so Maybe if I wish it so.
He's 22 years old.
He's 22?
Yes.
Okay.
For the ones that aren't watching the show, let me just describe the staging. It seems like it's more like he's on the theater singing, and we are watching him on the theater.
Another artist.
Yes, another artist.
You can tell that this kid has a lot of charisma. And he has a lot of expression too.
Yes.
The song is very, very cool.
Whoa.
Wow. Very nice. Very nice.
Adding to my description, we had literally behind him the curtain opening in the beginning, and in the end the curtain falling, like a theater play.
Wow.
So
This is becoming hard to describe and to put all of these songs into a ranking.
So
Yeah.
Well, guess what, Joe?
all the songs were performed, and I still think that this was a very strong final. And
I agree with you on that. Australia didn't let us down at all.
and Rodrigo confirmed me, but I still think that it was a very hard voting process.
A
Voting
process. Yeah.
process. Sorry, at this time it's a little bit hard.
Yeah. I understand.
So I think it was very close in the results. Even just knowing what who was the winner,
There.
not
Okay.
knowing the points, who was the second, who was the third, who stayed in the other places.
We are supposed to be showcasing UMK too.
Yes,
So I don't know if you want me to clear out that part of the voting right now because I have the results right here with me.
I think you could start watching UMK if it's.
Let me see if I can find that.
Then it was song 6, Sheldon Riley, and not the same.
Song 7, our queen, lady, we are one.
So here in Australia Decides, we are watching a recap of the songs, the first recap of the night.
Song 9, Isaiah Vibration, Easy Ivory, When I'm With You.
I don't think I can find the whole emission of Ude musiikin kilpailu.
Okay, so what we can do is after the results are announced in Australia Decides, announcing the winner of the UMK.
The results are already known. People know who.
For those who don't
won.
know.
Yeah.
For those who don't know.
Mm-hmm. We decided mostly to do this because we didn't give any kind of reaction to the songs in Australia Decides. We already did that for UMK.
Yes.
So I think that possibly we could rush this a bit and start commenting a bit on the results of both of these finals because both of them happened on Saturday.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So we could comment on the actual results because I have the access to the results and now we know all of the songs. We've heard to all of the competing songs.
So about the Australian, I know that John Riley, is it the name of the singer?
Sheldon Riley.
Sheldon Riley won, and fairly. Honestly, any almost any one of these songs would be a fair winner.
I agree.
Honestly,
I agree. Um, I don't know if Sheldon was my favorite. His song was for without a doubt one of the best ones overall. Um, from in my personal flair like thing, I would probably prefer either Erika Padilla, Charlie. I actually really enjoy the Andrew Lambrew. I really enjoy his song. Jaguar Jones, and the last two, Voyager and Jude York. All of them would be fantastic winners for Australia. Uh, Also, obviously, including Sheldon Riley, because he's a heck of an artist. He really stands out with his essence as an artist. He really conveys a lot of emotion and a lot of expression into his performances. Um, the difference was only between the difference was only 3 points.
only 3 points.
Yes. So actually, we had a little bit of a Festival da Canção like situation here because Sheldon didn't win either the jury nor the televote. He came in second with both of these votes.
Okay.
And funnily enough, he got exactly 50 points from each part of the voting. So he got
So
100 points.
so in total 30 points.
No, I said 50.
50,
50.
100 points.
Yes, exactly. He got 100. Second place, who do you imagine came second?
Second
I
place.
can say Sheldon got first place. He won and got second place with the jury and the televotes. The second place finisher won the televotes, and the third place won the jury votes.
Second place, I imagined, I'm not remembering her name, but the girl I point out with a skirt on fire.
Jaguar Jones.
Yes.
Close guess. She won the jury vote. She came third.
In third, okay.
Finally, she won the jury vote with one extra point comparing to Sheldon. He got
Sheldon.
50 points. Jaguar Jones got 51. That's why she won the jury vote by 1 point. In second place came the Voyager.
Okay. Not bad.
Voyager got 60 points in the televote, but only 37 in the jury votes. So the top three went Jaguar Jones with 91 points, Voyager with 97, and Sheldon Riley with 100.
Okay.
It was actually very close.
Excuse me.
But only very close between the first three, because Charlie, who got fourth place, only got 63 points. And I was expecting a lot more points, especially for Charlie. Last place went to Sean Marley Moore with My Body.
Mm-hmm.
And second to last to Isaiah Firebrace and Evie Irie.
I wouldn't give the last place to My Body. No. Even though I think the the voice of Isaiah Firebrace it's much better from 2017. The girl's voice didn't help, and that's why I would put his song on last place.
Oh, okay. I understand why. But this was especially because of the juries. The juries gave second to last place to. No, sorry. The juries gave third to last place to Sean Miley Moore, and Isaiah and Evie got twice as many points, pretty much, as
Okay.
Sean Miley Moore. That's why my body got last place with quite some difference because he got 23 points, and Isaiah and Evie, who came second to last, got 45, tying with Erika Padilla and to the bottom.
Okay.
Overall, it was quite an interesting twist to the results. Not exactly a surprise that Sheldon won. But for example, Charlie, I was expecting a better result from her, and also Jude York. A lot of people enjoyed Jude York's song, the guy who sang last.
The last, yes. I'm
A lot of
watching
people
now the
enjoyed
recap.
this song. That's why eighth place is kind of a shocker to me.
Eighth place? Eighth
Eighth,
place?
yes,
Eighth.
because he got third to last in the televotes. The televotes really pushed him down.
Okay.
Being that Isaiah and Evie got getting a second from last place from the televotes, even more shocking is because of the fact, well, Isaiah is quite popular, and you wouldn't expect this kind of a result for him.
So, with that being said,
moving on to the results of UDM Musikin 2.
I think we are ready to this. But before that, let me see if I can show
Your top.
my
Okay.
top.
Okay.
I know that I got right on the winner, on first place. So for those who didn't know, what are you doing to your life? The Erasmus with the song Jezebel won the UMK 2022.
They rightfully won, being the winners of the jury votes and the televotes with quite some distance. Not as much of a difference like a blind channel got last year, but they still had a very comfortable win. Not exactly surprising. The Rasmus was the most popular band to come from this year's UMK. But personally, it wasn't my favorite song and wasn't my favorite performance, live performance. Even though it had its qualities, and the execution was quite well made. So we have as follows. Last place came to Elama Kantamua and Tommy Lantinen. Poor man, he only got 4 points from the jury.
It was my third place.
He only got 4 points. And a funny thing, the jury votes were all international. The jury votes for UMK were all international, and most of them were by previous Eurovision entrants.
Okay.
So as the excuse me, the spokespeople were some of the previous Eurovision entrants. So we had, for example, Elena Tsagrinu for Cyprus with the girl, the pretty young girl.
El Diablo.
Exactly. Kaino for Norway.
The Spirit in the Sky.
Yes. Bojana Stamenov for Serbia.
Don't remember her.
She sang Beauty Never Lies in 2015.
Okay.
An amazing song. Jendrik for Germany.
Last year's, yes. I don't feel hate. I just feel sorry.
You feel so very clever whenever you find another way to wear me down. I have to sing it quite slowly so that I can fully understand the lyrics.
It's hard. It's hard. It's
Yeah.
hard to sing that part.
Admiration to Jendrik. Rosa Lopez for Spain.
Rosa, maravilhosa Rosa.
And the reason why Tommy Lantinen didn't get 0 point.
I just sent my medicine to the floor.
What did you send into the floor?
My medicine.
Your medicine.
Sorry, continue.
Tough situation. We had Albert Cherny from Czech Republic.
Don't know
the
who
main
it is.
singer of Lake Malawi.
Oh, okay. Friend of a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend.
She's a home. She plays in the band. I don't know if you understand. I love that song. And Marta Cagnola from Italy. Marta Cagnola, I think that she... Let me just make sure. She's a journalist.
Okay.
She's an Italian journalist.
Okay.
And these international jury votes gave last place to Tommy Lantinen, second to last to Kumayaba and Isak Sen.
Kumayaba. I'm searching here in my top. Don't have here. Interesting.
But it's supposed to be there. Do you remember that the guy? The guy with African roots?
Yes.
Blackish skin performing?
Yes.
A poppy song?
Probably my 7th place.
Okay. He got second to last in the jury votes. Then Sun Numero.
My 5th place.
6th place. Got
Fifth
5th place.
Fifth.
Okay. So the jury votes agree with you on that. Then in 4th came Thank God I'm an Atheist.
Agreed.
Then Hurricane.
Second.
Ram Pam Pam and Jezebel won the jury vote.
Ram Pam Pam, my 6th place.
Ram Pam Pam got 2nd place in the jury votes. And Jezebel won with 68 points. And 3 out of the 7, 12 points from the jury votes.
Okay.
The televotes were as normal, and how I think televote scoring should be in a national final, percentage-wise. Jezebel won with 27% of the votes.
Okay.
And second place went to Hurricane by Silent Kicks with 19.2%.
Okay.
Converting this to points means that going from last to first again, Su Numero got the least amount of points from the televotes with 51.
Yes.
Tommy Lantinen got 52.
Okay.
Kumayaba got 99.
Okay.
Thank God I'm an Atheist got 121.
All right.
Ram Pam Pam by Bess got 4th place and 148 points.
All right.
Excuse me. 3rd place and 148 points. Hurricane got 169,
Mm-hmm.
and Rasmus won again with 242 points. Meaning that in the end, Jezebel won with a 89-point difference to Hurricane, who came second with 221 points. Not a surprise. It made me quite sad because Hurricane was my favorite, and I hoped that Hurricane could eventually win. But I'm not sad. Jezebel's a nice song.
I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Yeah, me too. Overall, I don't think I have a lot more to say about that. Jezebel's nice. Jezebel's nice. The Rasmus is a nice band with a lot of history and a large career. Probably a smart choice for Finland to go with a secured artist / band like the Rasmus.
So
I don't know. I don't know if you have a lot more to add, Manel.
no, I don't have anything more to add.
So
Just
I
that
think
I
that
threw up.
Uh,
Just that I threw up my medicine to the floor when I was celebrating.
I think this makes it all for today. This came as a little bit of a surprise.
Yes.
I think that both of us weren't expecting to do this live tonight. But you see how things work with us. Sometimes you get surprised. Sometimes we are unpredictable, and things like these happen.
Actually, I was hoping that Gabriela came here because she said that she would like to watch UMK with us. But okay.
Probably she'll get probably
Later.
she'll watch the video after.
Later.
Yeah, and then she'll
Sorry.
comment it on us.
I'm sorry, Gabriela. I was working, so we couldn't watch the UMK final.
Yeah.
Although we tried to watch on this live, but it wasn't possible.
Yeah. At least we got to comment a little bit on it, and like we said, we had a previous reaction video to the songs of UMK.
On my channel.
So you could exactly
my channel.
on Canal das Galáxias. So you get a little bit of a big picture of what we thought about the songs at UMK. Next week, not next week. This weekend, we'll have Festival de Canção,
starting, yes,
which is quite exciting.
And we will be reacting live.
Exactly.
The first semifinal. We will be reacting live to the first semifinal, to the second semifinal, and to the grand finale.
Are we?
So I think we will see you there. If not
this Saturday.
Hmm?
This Saturday at 9 p.m. Portuguese time, at 9 p.m. GMT, 10 p.m. CET, Central European time, 10 p.m.
At 9:15, it starts the broadcast in the TV.
It only starts at 9:15.
Yes.
Oh yeah, 9:15. I thought you were saying 9:45. Yes. Okay, it makes sense. At around 9 p.m. Portuguese and London time, which is 10 p.m. Central European time, you'll get to follow us reacting.
We have that already scheduled on our channels. We have that already scheduled on our channels.
Exactly.
The broadcast because starts at 9:15 because sorry, excuse me. Sorry. The news here in Portugal starts at 8 p.m. Portuguese time,
Mhm.
and it goes at 9:15 Portuguese time too. So
Exactly.
it's right after the news
Mhm.
broadcast.
Yeah, well, it's what normally happens for selections
Yes.
like these. I think that's it.
So with that being said, he's been Rodrigo Pinto.
Uh, uh, he's been. Well, what
He's
does that?
he's.
Well,
I
what
said he's been. I
he
said
he's been.
he's been.
He's been. What do you mean that I'm no longer Rodrigo Pinto? I'm Rodrigo Pinto. I'm still
He's
Rodrigo
Rodrigo
Pinto.
Pinto.
Here on my left on the screen, we have Manuel Correia, the owner of Canal das Galáxias, the channel of the Galaxies.
Mm-hmm. And you
And we
are
wish
the owner.
I am the sole owner of my channel, Rodrigo Pinto, which makes perfect sense. And we wish you happy Carnival.
Happy Carnival.
Have a good night. Thank you for joining us, and feel free to comment and share your opinions with us on Eurovision stuff and whatever we'll have going on in the following
Yes,
days.
please do that. I was forgetting that. Please do subscribe, share, comments, leave your like. All those things you already know.
All the things you're used to here on YouTube videos. I don't think we get a lot more in trying to be repetitive in that sense. Yeah, just do what you feel like doing. As long as you respect, you're all more than welcome.
And with that being said, bye bye.
Have a good night.